Oh, she's working. She's working. Greetings, y'all. Greetings. Please let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Thank you, Rabbit. Thank you, baby. Y'all, let me just get this out the way. This evening's live has been brought to you by Mr. Stevens, because baby, I'm here to tell you that I tried 3 times, twice to go live, and then once to upload. And baby, no sound was coming out nowhere. Sound was coming out nowhere. So yeah, the devil was working hard today. The devil was working hard today. Rabbit, thank you for stopping by. How are you, darling? How are you? Hello, Mr. Steven. Hello, Sal. I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good. I'm exhausted, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm exhausted, but these are good things that I'm going to be telling you. My friend Chris, baby, they got him housing. Yeah. Hey, Sal. Hey, Sal. I'm using a brand new piece of Palo Santo. So there you go. So yeah, Christopher, I'm just coming back from meeting him. They found him housing. So we just got to wait. So that is a good thing. But y'all, I'm going to tell you this right now. The years that he's been homeless, he's going to need some mental help. He's going to need some emotional and mental help. My poor baby. My poor baby. Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah, Rabbit says, awesome. It's extra dangerous to be homeless right now. Yeah, well, and especially because you've got both people on both sides of the aisle villainizing homeless people, without actually helping them. Rents are going up. Wages are not, and people are working 2 or 3 jobs just to rent something, not even to own, but to rent. So, make of that what you will. Y'all, greetings. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. We're going to get started in just a minute. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification, and like the video, please. And we're going to get started right now. So listen, y'all. So again, Mr. Stevens, let me know that no sound was coming. So I'm glad that you all could hear. Good evening, Miss Autumn. Good evening. My New York Times #1 bestseller. So as I was saying, I tried twice. I tried 3 times. I tried twice going live, no sound. And then I videotaped the reading, no sound was coming through that. So here we are. This is where we at right now. So, yeah, please hit the like as you coming into the chat. All right. So here's what you would have gotten earlier today. Had, the universe been working with me, but I mean, we all get tested, right? So it is what it is. All right. It's past the fact, but it's still information. So y'all, today we had Mercury in Virgo opposite Saturn retrograding in Pisces. Let me break this down for you. So I said we had Mercury in Virgo. That conjunction, Mercury in Virgo, that is the magician. Mercury is all about communication, thought, and how we break things down. Virgo is razor sharp. Virgo is detailed orientated. It's very analytical. Virgo is not afraid to call shit out when it doesn't add up. The magician energy right here. The magician energy right here. Your words are tools. You can use them to create, or you can use them so you get shut down. I'm just saying. Your words are tools. You could use them to create, a vision that is beneficial to everybody, or you can use your words to the degree that somebody wakes up and crosses a bridge in their mind and takes the notion to think that you don't need to be heard from again. I'm simply saying, that's it. So we've got Saturn retrograding in Pisces. And that is Hierophant. That is Hierophant energy all day long. But again, it's retrograde, so it's going to be reversed. Hello, Your Majesty. Hello, Don. Your King Don. So Saturn retrograding in Pisces. That is the Hierophant. That's the Hierophant. Again, reverse vibes all day long. Saturn is authority. Saturn is rules. Saturn is tradition. Saturn is boundaries. The Hierophant. But when it is in reverse, but retrograding in Pisces, that's when authority has gone soft. That is outdated systems showing the cracks. When the rules don't hold weight anymore. This is what we're feeling right now. When the rules just don't hold weight no more. Okay? Think Hierophant flipped, people questioning the higher ups. Traditions, old structures that don't fit the times anymore. All right? Now, when I say opposition, when I say it's opposite, baby, that is straight tension. That is tension. And right there, it's justice. Here, it's Mercury's sharp tongue versus Saturn's shaky authority. Justice is stepping in, reminding us that this isn't just about clapping back. It's about balance. This is about accountability and using your truth to shift the scales in a real way. The Justice card is the card of Libra. And again, we're talking about balance. We're talking about balance. All right? So what does this all mean? What does this all mean? Folks are fed up. Y'all, folks are fed up with authority figures. Folks are fed up with leaders that don't lead. And folks are fed up with traditions that feel tired and weigh them down. The urge to speak out is growing and it's strong. But the delivery is going to land harsh and it's going to land very confrontational. So with this planetary alignment, expect debates, expect outcries, expect pushback against the higher powers, whether it's the bosses, whether it's government, whether it is old systems that don't apply, whether it's a 30-year-old white man that never had to struggle for anything that's telling other minority or marginal communities how they're supposed to feel. Expect that pushback. Expect that pushback. Yeah. Expect that pushback. At this very moment, y'all, at this very moment, your words got extra weight right now. Shoot them off too quickly and you risk burning the bridge or giving authorities a reason to push back harder. But if you slow down if you slow down, if you ground your thoughts and get intentional, you can turn this moment into speaking truth to power effectively. So ask yourselves right now, do I just want to be right in the moment, or do I want to leave an impact that sticks? What is it? Do you want to be right at the moment, or do you want your words to leave an impact that is sticking? Hey, Miss Flores. So I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, here's the plan. Stick with the plan, not with your mood. Stick with the plan, not with your mood. Stick with the plan and not with your mood. You pissed off, I'm pissed off too. You pissed off, I'm pissed off too. Stay focused and stay pissed off. Focused anger will change things. Focused anger. Focused anger. Stick with the plan and not with your mood. Stick with the plan and not with your mood. What is the intention, y'all? To change this around. To change this around. Right now, forces are working so that we are exhausted. And it's easy to turn around and say, well, that little bastard had it coming. It's easier to say, well, blah, 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 blah. He was still a person. It's easy to turn around and say, fuck you, fuck him, and fuck his mama too. It's very easy to say all that shit. It's very easy. I'm going to tell you what makes a lasting impact. When you look at this person telling you all that bullshit, when you look at them straight in the eye and you do not leave that eye contact and you don't say a word and you just look at them, that look tells them, you know that I know that you're on some serious bullshit right now. And I don't have to say anything, because when the moment is correct, when my power is going to be utilized, that's when you're going to learn. You're going to learn that day. But yeah, all that screaming, all that hollering and stuff like that, they eating their faces right now. They eating their faces right now. Oh, they trying to spin shit, baby. Give it, leave it. Wait a minute. And the worst part about it is that legacy media is helping. Leave it to them. This motherfucker could walk on water. We're not falling for the bullshit. But you're not going to engage. And you're not going to be incited either. Okay? So here's your affirmation. Here's your affirmation right now. I am choosing words that create lasting change. I am choosing words that create lasting change. You want a little something more? I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Here we go. I am aligned with wisdom that transforms outdated system. Oh, what did I say? I said, I am aligned with wisdom that transforms outdated systems. What you say about that? Well, bust my garters, make up unity. Welcome back to class, darling. Welcome back to class. So y'all, that is all I got to say about the astrological breakdown, all right? Today, I was using the Madame Endora fortune telling cards. I love this deck, but babies, I got to tell you something. The card stock on this is not the greatest. It's not the greatest. And the way it works is like, I'll get a deck and I really like it. And I keep using it. And then I come to find out, yeah, this card stock ain't what it's supposed to be. So I got to retire her and stuff. But this was the deck that we were using. So yeah, Makeup says, I've been working and I missed you and we've missed you too. But baby, knowing that you are out there fulfilling your dream, baby, we're good. We good. We good. We good. You always come back and that's it. All right. So here we go, y'all. Here we go. So I just, on the tarot table, the cards were here. After a minute, I was just like, oh my God, the sound wasn't coming. And then I had to go deal with Christopher. And if you brand new or if you came in late, y'all, Christopher got housing. So we're happy about that. Chris got some housing. And now with the housing, we might be able to get him some medical attention. So, but right off the bat, he's got housing. And so for that, I'm grateful. For that, I'm grateful. Okay. So for the collective, there was on these cards, there's no numerological aspect that we got to break down. For the collective, we got the dagger. We got the dagger. All right. We're talking about sharp edges. We're talking about shadows. We're talking about cutting truth. We're talking about hidden threats. So for the collective right here, here's your question. What hidden conflicts or obstacles are you being called on right now to face head on? And I help you with that, my collective. The shit that you need to be hit head on is the shit that you don't want to do. The shit that like, I'll get to it. I'll have that conversation with that individual later. Or, I should really call a meeting with my boss. And so that's the shit you're being called to do right now. When I get this card, when I choose this card right here, I'm going to tell you the emotional condition that I get from this card. I'm getting tension. I'm getting fear. Fear of betrayal. Fear of betrayal. Anxiety over unseen dangers. In spiritual mind, we understand that when we focus on clarity and awareness, when we stand in our truth, no hidden dagger can pierce our peace. No hidden dagger can pierce our peace. Again, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You first have got to focus on clarity and awareness. And once again, when you stand in your truth, sometimes it's a very lonely place to be at. But I'll tell you this right now, integrity feels inconvenient. Integrity will feel inconvenient. That's because you ain't got no backups. And you want to know why you don't have no backups? Because you don't fucking need them. When you know what you know, you stand in that truth. You stand in that truth and you just proclaim your truth. That's it. That's all. All right. So for the collective, we're going to affirm. I am protected, alert, and unshakable in my truth. I am protected, alert, and unshakable in my truth. All right. There you go. There you go, Rabbit. Yeah. You all with this guy, Rabbit brought something up real good. Rabbit says, I've been spiritually informed to quit worrying about it. My big worries, not the dish. Exactly. Here it is. You all, worrying is energy. And worrying is a choice. How about if you took that energy and you used it to create the reality that you want? That's a better use of that energy. Worrying about shit, baby, that takes away the joy from the now. That overshadows your future. When you worry is a frequency. Worry is a vibration. The universe does not operate in words. The universe operates in vibration. You send out worry, universe says, oh, she must want more. Let's give it to her. Here's your order. use that energy. Use that energy to build. Use that energy to build. You know, when we say, not today, Satan, not today, Satan, that is the acknowledgement. That is that. And when I say, oh, the devil is a lie. Oh, yeah. That's when that applies. Oh, you sent this into my psyche. You sent this to shake me. I can show you a lot better than I can tell you, because my name is Makeup Unity. And I'm not going to worry about those bills, because I know that my efforts cannot come back to me empty unto where I send them. So they will be taken care of by the overflow of abundance, because that's where I come from. But please don't forget to like the video and subscribe. How you feel about that? What you say? Moving right along. Oh, wait. Okay. Did I give you? Yeah, I gave you all the affirmation for that. Okay. I gave you the affirmation for that. That's right, Makeup. Please like and share and subscribe. There you go. There you go. All right. Fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarians. For you all, I got the hourglass. Look at that. That was the hourglass. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians. This card says time is of the essence. All right. This card right here. This card right here. We're talking about divine timing. We're talking about urgency. We're talking about opportunities slipping by. So for my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarians, where in your life do you need to act now instead of waiting? When I see this, the emotional condition that comes up for me is restlessness, is procrastination. It's fear of running out of time. Y'all, let me tell you something. Procrastination is fear being masked. Procrastination is perfectionism in disguise. I want you all, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarians, I want you to understand this, that time is a tool. Time is a tool. Align your focus and act. The universe moves with you when you move with purpose. Let me say that again. The universe moves with you when you move in purpose. Someone put it in the chat, because that one came out good. The universe moves with you when you move in purpose. All right? Move now. Move now and manifest, babies. Okay, the procrastination, that is fear of action. It's masking self-doubt or indecision. When you shift from hesitation to deliberate action, when you shift from hesitation, procrastination to inspired action, that empowers you and it clears the mental blocks. Step up. Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians, step up. Step up. Your manifestation is waiting for you, but baby, the universe ain't going to do it. You got to be the spark. You got to be that spark. Right now. Wait a minute. This is from the Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians, but if you feel it, write it. If you feel it, write it. We're going to affirm. My fire signs, we're going to affirm. I honor the now and take aligned action in every moment. I honor the now and take aligned action in every moment. That's it. That's all. Let me take a look at the chat. Let me see how y'all doing over here. Autumn says, on point. Got it. Rabbit Crab says, universe, when I move. Yeah. Riley, she co-signed with Rabbit. Okay. Mr. Stevens says, got it. All right, moving right along, moving right along. We got the fire signs. Now we got the air signs. We got the air signs. My Aries, my Leos, and my Aries, my Leos, and my Geminis. My Aries, my Leos, and my Geminis. For you all, I picked, or I got the Mystic Circle right here. The Mystic Circle. This card right here, it says, your abilities will be enhanced. Aquarians, Geminis, Libras. We're talking about sacred cycles. We're talking about expanding energy. We're talking about protection. We're talking about heightened intuition with this card. So, for my air signs, here's your question. How can you step deeper into your own spiritual powers and into your gifts? When you get this card, when this card comes out, the negative, the opposing feelings are doubt, it's uncertainty, feeling small in your potential. But we know spiritually, our abilities grow when we align with our purpose. When we trust in our gifts, they expand naturally. Let me tell you something for me. I do the best I can. When I understood that my best would fluctuate from one moment to another, because at the end of the day, I'm still trapped in this human envelope, and there are some limitations. When I understood that, I didn't take shit too personally. There's a member who bought some, they let me know they got their little tarot cards and what have you. And I remember as a really young card slinger, I would pull them out at parties. And I would really small myself down. Oh, these are just, these are tricks. We say in Latin, cariños. Just nothing to be taken really seriously. Knowing all the while that when I was doing it, I was aiming for information. It got to the point where I couldn't small myself down anymore. And it got to the point where it's like, okay, I'm stepping into this. And then when you step into it, there's an expectation in the environment around you to always be on point. That ain't gonna happen. That I wish I could be one of those people that got it, 100% right. But even then, they don't exist either. It's information. If it aligns with you, it aligns with you. If it didn't align with you, wasn't your reading. It was not your reading. I say all that to say this. My Aquarians, my Libras, and my Geminis, should you be called to start enhancing your gifts, baby, learning means mistakes. Learning means that it's going to be wrong. That doesn't mean that you don't have it. It just means that it's part of the process. That's it. That's all. I had to take my licks. Everybody in the arts had to take their licks. We're still taking our licks. Only this time, we've got more experience under it, and we know how to recover. We know what went wrong. We can adjust it at that point. So for my air signs, once again, my Aquarians, my Libras, and my Geminis, your gifts will expand and your power will rise in alignment with the universe. And you know what? If it applies to you, put it in the chat. If it doesn't, but for my air signs, that is your affirmation. My gifts expand and my power rises in alignment with the universe. That is your affirmation, y'all. You got to have confidence. You got to have confidence in your abilities. It's going to sharpen your intuition and it's going to sharpen your focus. All right. For my water signs, My Pasicians, my Scorpios, and my Cancerians. The moon. The moon. You will be guided through the darkness. The moon. Right there. This is the reason why I love this deck, because it is every card has a treasure of symbolism. We're talking about shadows. We're talking about intuition. We're talking about mystery, guiding light through uncertainty. So for my water signs, what unknown paths are you being called to navigate with trust? So my Pasicians, my Cancerians, and my Scorpios, oh, you're going to have to step out your comfort zone, baby. You're going to have to get out of that boat and swim into that dark ocean where you don't know what's underneath the water. You can't see it. You have to get off that boat and swim to that island. That island is where everything you want is on that island. But you got to swim through those dark, murky waters that are filled with razor sharp uncertainty. The emotional conditions we feel with this is fear, it's confusion, it's uncertainty about the future. Here's the secret though, y'all. Everybody is afraid of everybody is afraid of the future. We've come through trauma. We've come through trauma. When we come through trauma, we don't even give ourselves the moment to say we made it. We're always worried about what's around the corner. But through spiritual teachings, we understand that darkness is the space where our intuition shines the brightest. Did you hear what I said? The darkness is our space where the intuition shines the brightest. You got to trust the light within you. It knows the way. You don't have that darkness. You don't know how bright your light is. So yeah, fears rise from uncertainty, but following your intuition transforms that fear into clarity. Walking through uncertainty builds resilience. It builds trust and inner strength. So with that right there, y'all, we're going to affirm. We're going to affirm. Again, this is for the water signs. If it's not, even if you're not a water sign and you feel it, go ahead and write it. We're going to affirm. I trust my inner guidance to lead me through every shadow. I trust my inner guidance to lead me through every shadow. Let me take a look at y'all. Let me see what y'all doing in this chat. Alex 541. Hey, Rabbit. Alex 541, Oregon. Greetings, love. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. Baby, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and join in the chat, baby. Mr. Stevens says, I felt that. I want you to feel it, baby. I want everybody to feel it, not just the water signs. Yeah, baby, Rabbit, let me show you. This is the Madame Endora fortune cards. These were gifted to me. This is by, oh shit. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. This is by Monolith Graphics. So it is the Madame Endora fortune cards. I think you can get them on Amazon, baby. I'm telling you, baby, Madame Endora gets me through. She gets me through. Okay. Last but not least, some of the hardest working people in the zodiac. We're talking about my earth signs, my Taurus, my Virgos, my Capricorns. We got the unicorn. We got the unicorn. And this one says right here, good fortune and friendship Good fortune in for well, Miss Yvette says Taurus in the house. Hello, darling. Hello. Capricorn, come through. Come through, earth signs. Come through. But baby, y'all got the unicorn. Good fortune and friendship. Look at that unicorn, baby. Let's talk about the symbolism. We're talking about magic. We're talking about a rarity, blessings, pure energy, loyal, companionship. So right now, my Cancerian, not my Capricorns, my Virgos, and my Tauresians. Here you go. In your life right now, where is abundance and friendship flowing from? In your life right now, think about the abundance and the friendship. Where are they coming from? Have you honored them? Have you looked at the people that you work with that make work bearable? Or the person that you call up, like, girl, let me tell you about this. You ever thought what life would be like without them? You ever thought about that, your work bestie? When they're not there, oh my God, I gotta work next to this bitch over here. Where is she? Where's my girl? And don't that day seem long? Shit. Or what about that person that's on the other end of the phone? You may call them 4 or 5 times a day. Could you imagine life without them? One good friend is your prayers answered. One good friend is your prayers answered. With this card, we're talking about hope. We're talking about joy, a desire for supportive connections, faith in blessings. We know through spiritual teaching, good fortune is real when you align gratitude with your heart. Friendship is a reflection of divine energy. All right? Friendship is a reflection of the divine energy. Yeah. We talk about good luck. We're talking about opportunities, friendship, divine blessings, believing in positive relationships. It rewires your brain for optimism and for trust. Gratitude and healthy connections. It enhances emotional resiliency and it brings us joy. Okay? So for my earth signs, and again, this affirmation right here, if you feel it and you're not an earth sign, it's still for you. Put it in the chat. But for my earth signs, my Tauresians, my Capricorns, and my Virgos, your affirmations for this card for this day: I attract blessings, love, and friendship that uplift my soul. I attract blessings, love, and friendships that uplift my soul. San Diego fingers, they're coming to town. Very nice, Yvette. Very nice. Very nice. Mr. Stevens, I want to thank you so much for making me aware that the sound was not working. Were it not for Mr. Stevens, I wouldn't be doing this live now. But I am glad that I'm here because I got a chance to tell you all that Christopher found some housing. There's a road ahead of us. Chris has gotten to be very cut off. He doesn't like people touching him, nothing of that nature. You know, we gotta dismantle that paranoia. We gotta dismantle that fear. But I think that now that things are moving, that will happen. Y'all, I can say it now because we're coming to the end of this thing. The medical attention he needs, that's going to be another battle. but at least he's got someplace warm to place his head. And for that, I am grateful. For that, I am grateful. And I'm also grateful that I was able to come out here and I was able to tell you all. It may just be words on a monitor, but it didn't make me feel so alone in this. So thank you. Thank you. And for everybody that was praying for him, baby, prayers were answered. Prayers were answered. So there you go, y'all. That is it. All right. All right. All right. Again, darling, outdated systems, Rabbit. Outdated systems. Yep. And Rabbit, and y'all, please excuse me. This is a private conversation between me and Rabbit. At the end of the day, Rabbit, we're going to let grown people be grown people because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. And we always have to learn whether if we are helping or if we are just prolonging their karmic lesson. Because if you do, sweetheart, they're going to be stuck in it longer. You got to let it play its course. You got to let it play its course. You all, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you all for allowing me to do readings for you. Thank you for letting me share this news with Christopher. You know, we're not out of the woods yet. We got a cabin, all right? So we're going to go with that. So y'all, please keep him in your prayers. Yeah, for somebody that felt so alone, he fought the good fight. And you know what, y'all? And you want to know, y'all? He still has humanity left in him. How? It's beyond me. But that just goes to show you the resiliency of the human spirit. All right? All right. Makeup, thank you, my love. Thank you. Yvette, thank you. Thank you, darling. Miss Martha, thank you, my love. Rabbit, you know. Mr. Stevens. Big shout outs to Mr. Stevens. Don King, Your Majesty, thank you for showing up. Makeup, honey, stay blessed, baby. Stay on that grind. Autumn, as always, thank you. If I've missed anybody, trust me, it was not personal. You all know my heart. Y'all stay blessed. Take care. Good night.